Okay, Anita, I will see if your person comes out. So I'm guessing you are a female. Anita is a female. Let me just get a nice good shuffle here and I'll go ahead and ask for you, okay? Let me get 3 more good shuffles and then let me shuffle the other way. Anita, you are female, correct? Just want to confirm that you are female, looking for male partner. Not that it matters, does not matter. No judgment here, absolutely not. Okay. Marriage, marriage. Let me do this a few times. Yes, it is complimentary, but I don't do everyone, okay? I only have time to do about 4 readings, so I tend to do readings that are questions that I'm drawn to, okay? So if you are hanging out, your question doesn't get answered, I'm so sorry. I do private readings for tip donations. That information is on my community page, and my link tree is there. That's an option. An option is to hang out, enjoy the room. Everyone in here, I don't know, is that snarky? Once someone's being snarky, you're out. I'm like trigger finger. I have this, I get triggered. Like really easy, you guys. I got like ransacked on my live and like these bombers just came in like boo, boo, boo. And I was like, so I get triggered. So either come on here to ask me a question. You don't need to be talking about my appearance. You don't need to be saying weird things. If I get a weird vibe, you're out. Boo, easy. Okay, so either come in, ask a question, hang out, interact with everyone, have some fun. But once it gets weird and snarky and like I get triggered, you're out. I'm my own moderator. I am the moderator, okay? Okay, so Anita wants to know, who is she going to marry? Let's see if he comes out. Anita wants to know who she will marry. Mirage. Marriage is a mirage. Who needs to hear that? Marriage is a mirage. Oh my God. What was that? I'm doing well, you guys. I finally took, TMI, but I finally took a shower. I got all this, stuff, wiped clean. I'm feeling spectacular. Thank you so much for asking. How about yourself? Drop a comment, you guys. How are all y'all doing today? How are y'all feeling? What's up? Hump day, Wednesday. Wednesday. I want to say tarot started out as a card game in I don't know, in its history. Wasn't it just a way, it was like a card game to ask questions, I'm pretty sure. Same as it always was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. You are straightforward. I like your old lives. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tarot was like bridge. It was invented. Okay. Just testing you. I got it right, didn't I? You at least know it's, oh my God, you're so crazy. So crazy. This person coming in thinking they're so smooth. Oh, so smooth. So smooth like gravy. Oh, you guys with the compliments. Oh, please, you guys. I'm not that beautiful, but thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. I will take it because sometimes I don't get the best comments. So sometimes I don't get the best comments. So I'll take them. I'll take them, you guys. But you do not need to say that, please. You do not need to say that. All right. Anita, no, down to business. Down to business. Anita wants to know who will marry me. So, okay, Anita, are you still with me, my dear? Anita, to the front desk. Anita, to the front desk. I'm obsessed. I have subscribed. Hit that like, smash the like button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I pop on, you can pop on too. And we can be together. Oh yeah, forever. Oh! Oh my God, yes. Okay, here's what it is. Here's what it is, you guys. Here's what it is. Okay, I got it now. I got it figured out. I got it. Okay. Here's what it is. The morning time. So I come on in the morning, you know, pretty early, I'd say. And then I come in the afternoon. And that's when people hit me. That's when I call them the Karen crew. That's when the Karen crew comes in and just starts bashing me. Yes. That's what happens. They come in the afternoon because I had no problems this morning. This morning was so much fun. We had so much fun. There was no one on there. You know, that came in to bash anyone. No one said mean things about me. It was just really nice. And I've noticed the afternoon is when they come out. So they must be up in the afternoon or it's like morning for them. So they have nothing else to do but come and crash the live. Why do they come crash the live? Because we are so amazing and they are not. So they have to come into the amazingness and like mess it all up is my conclusion. But I'm fast today, fast on my trigger. All right, Anita, who will she marry? Here we go. I only have time for like 4 questions. So I tend to pick the ones that I'm most drawn to. So please, you know, there's no offense or don't be offended, anything like that. If you choose to hang out for an hour, that is your choice. Do not come for me. Do not come for me and say, you know, I've been waiting all this time and yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada. Okay, you don't have to keep repeating your question. That triggers me to put you in timeout. So don't do that. Don't constantly cut and paste your question. I am triggered. I get really, I can't do that. And you're so nice, so yeah. You're so nice. Yeah, no need to do that. No need to do that. That's a red flag for me. Well, it's like not spam. It's just like people get, you know, they get too excited. They get too excited. And I get overwhelmed. So we don't want that. Excited, overwhelmed. Excited, overwhelmed. Time out. I just time out people. They don't even know. I just time out them. And being super repetitive like that makes me time out you. Okay. Anita, is Anita still here? I think Anita is still here. Anita. I lost you in the sea of repeated questions. Is Anita wants to know who she'll marry. Are you still here, Anita? Anita wants to know who she'll marry. Anita. Is Anita here? Did she tell me she was here? I see Anika, but it's not for Anika. It's for Anita. Is Anita? Oh, she left? Oh, no. Anita left. She was the first question that popped up. Okay. All right. All right. Maybe she'll pop back in, yeah. Okay. If you'll return to Italy, is Olympia still here? Olympia? Haven't I read for you before? Is Olympia still here? Is Olympia still here? Olympia, repeat to the front desk. Olympia. Is Olympia? No, maybe not. No. She also left. How do you guys know? Can you guys see who's in the house? All right. Your reading is absolutely correct. I am happy to share that you said yesterday he unblocked me, texted me, and called me. Oh my God. Thank you for coming on and telling me my accuracy. Thank you, thank you. Confirmation. Okay. Is it... Oh, honey, I don't know how to say your name, my love. What? Okay, I don't know. Should I just call you G? Because I don't know. It says, what's coming in my life? In the career prospect, I'm waiting for results of the exam given for Indian government. Okay. All right. How? Gary! Oh, thank you so much. SpongeBob, that's okay. SpongeBob, that's okay. Is that Jerry? Gary. I think Gary, isn't Gary the little snail? Gary's the little snail. I think. That's SpongeBob's pet, right? Gary. I think. Okay. Gary wants to know. Gary wants to know. What's coming in my life revolving? Not really. I am Gary. Okay. Coming in my life revolving around career. Let's see. Let's ask that in a different way, because a straightforward question is the best way when you're dealing with tarot. So what is your actual question? What's the actual question? Is it... Yeah, I need an actual question. So come up with an actual question. Will I be able to be successful in the exams? Well, okay. So a lot of people come on here and say, like, will I pass the exams? Like, they ask this exact question for this exact reason, like the Indian type of, role or career title. And my answer to that, there's Olympia. Wait, Olympia. Okay, Olympia, haven't I answered a question for you before? I feel like I've answered this. I feel like I've answered this question for you before. Let me know if I've answered this. I don't like repeating questions. So if I've already read for you, just, let that be. Okay. You know, it's like it matters how much you've studied, right? Passing an exam, it matters how much you study. It matters how much you study, right? Am I going to be successful in the exams? But that depends on you, doesn't it? How much you study, your study. Do you guys have study groups? Study groups, right? Are you making the correct outlines? Are you investing the time to study? Do you know where I'm going with this? Like, I mean, I can ask my cards, it's no big deal, but what I'm trying to say is you know, that lies upon you. Right? I can ask my cards, it's not a big deal. But I get asked that a lot, and you know, it does. I have worked hard, but I'm not sure whether I will be in the cutoff list. Okay, so your actual question is, will I be able to be successful? Okay, successful. Will you be successful when it comes to the exams? Okay, good luck. Luck game. What's that? What's that? Cutoff matters. People know this. People, confirmation. People know about this. Oh yeah, this is not the first time I've had this question answered, asked to me. So, for sure, for sure. Okay, this is a thing. This is a thing. I will share with you. I will share. I just want to clarify something because there's one. Oh. Oh no, what's that? I've got two cards. Okay, I've got a lot of amazing cards and I've got two cards that I'm not liking. Let me get some clarifications real quick, and then I will share. I promise. Okay, what's the tower? What's the tower? What's this? What's the tower? Huh. I don't think that helped at all. That did not help. Okay, what's the Five of Cups? Thought that one got stuck. What's the Five of Cups? Come on. I need to know what this card is because it's a not a good, it's not a positive card. I want to know what this is. I don't know. Maybe let me try one more shuffle. And maybe at the end of the reading, I can tap in and see what this is, because I do want to know. I do want to know what this is. All right. It doesn't want to tell me at this time. Whatever. All right. Whew. Okay. All right. So first we have a very, very positive, extremely lucky card, if you will. But it's not, it can be luck, right? Because it's manifesting this opportunity for yourself. Okay. So there is, it's confirming. Can I tap in? What does that mean, tap in? What's tap in? Okay. If you have tarot advice, please do. Please tap in if you have tarot advice. Please do. Enjoy the room. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Success and prosperity lie ahead. What new financial opportunity is presenting itself to me? New beginnings, material prosperity, abundance, manifestation of the opportunity. So that would be a yes card. Now up next is the Tower. And if anyone knows, the Tower looks like a scary card, right? It is a card of destruction. It's a card of chaos. It's a card of drama, right? Something dramatic. But this card is meant to happen, and it will happen. It is unpreventable, okay? So something needs to, I guess, basically be torn down. Something needs to be broken down. It says sometimes destruction, that's, you know, no one wants that. Sometimes destruction is necessary to make way for new growth. Change is inevitable, unexpected, so an unexpected event that creates change. What structures in your life need to be broken down for a new opportunity to emerge? Chaos, upheaval, revelation, a sudden change. So I wonder if this is your luck card, right? Like, I don't want to say like someone else's chance gets destroyed, so like you can move into a spot or something like that, right? Or anyway, I asked what this card was, so I asked for a clarification card, and I got the Fool, which was not helpful for me. The Major got a Major confirmation card, so if I had to say, the Fool and the Tower, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that's what this card begins with, okay? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Oh, it begins with one step, one step. This says a single step. This says one step. Must take the leap into something unknown. What risks are you willing to take? New beginnings, spontaneity, freedom, and being optimistic when you least expect it. So, I mean, these cards have come out together before, many times. And I feel like it's almost the same card, right? This is like destruction for a new beginning, for change. This isn't so much destruction, but he's on a new adventure. He's going into the unknown. You know what I mean? It says a new beginning. So you got new beginnings twice, right? New beginnings twice. Maybe the Fool welcomes chaos. Maybe the Fool, because he doesn't really have any worries. He doesn't have worries. He's just gonna jump. You know, and his little dog's not worried about him either. He's like, yeah, man, go. You know, I'm coming with you. So his little doggy's on the journey. His little doggy, you know, I don't know if he is trying to warn him, but it looks like he's in for the ride. What's he holding in his hand? I am legally blind, so is he holding a rose, a white rose? Do you guys know what the Fool is holding? It looks like a white rose. But, you know, the Fool has his little bag packed. Something spontaneous, right? The Tower is a sudden change, being spontaneous, something spontaneous happening to create a new beginning. So I have no idea what this is. Like, it makes sense, but it doesn't. I mean, I guess I could try to see what the Fool is. What's the Fool? What's the Fool? So just get, all I can say is get ready for a wild ride. Get ready for a wild ride. Yeah, it's not like worry, it's more like throw your worries out the window. There's no need to worry because whatever this Tower is, it's meant to happen and it's going to happen. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And the Fool, I call it the zero fucks. He gives 0 fucks. He's literally the null, right? He's 0. He's not even like basically part of the tarot. He's null. You know, I think you've got to go into this with just really open, free type of mind, right? Air is the mind. Go into this with a free mind, at least. What's the Fool? What's the Fool? What's the... Okay. Uh-oh, the Collective card is here. The Collective card is here. And what I mean by Collective card, if you've been here for a little while, this card, it came out this morning, it came out yesterday, it came out the day before that, it came out the day before that. I call this the Collective card. Because almost all of you ask the same questions. Almost all of you have the same energy here. It's really, really cool. But anyway, the 5 of Wands. This is our Collective card. This is a card that comes out for almost everyone that I read for in this room. And again, I'm like, am I drawing out this energy? I don't know. Because remember when I said you guys ask the same questions and like, I don't really need to draw tarot for you because you guys know that you need to study and you know that you need to work hard, right? So this card says competition can be fierce, but it can also bring out your best. Your best self. Competition. Are you going to be blowing out the competition, man? Maybe you're just blowing shit up. Maybe that's it. I wonder if are you a fire sign? I wonder if the Tower is you. Like you're actually destructing this. You're actually blowing shit up. do you think that could be? Are you a fire sign? Are you a fire sign? I don't know. Not really. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you're the fool. Are you air? Are you an air sign? Don't have to be, but I just like to ask. Whew. Oh, so water? Are you a water sign? Pisces. Pisces. Intuitive people are usually water elements, so is Pisces. But anyway, it says, how can you rise above the competition and succeed? Rising above competition, challenge, conflict. This could very well be Capricorn. Oh, okay. The devil energy, blowing shit up. Dude, I think you're gonna blow shit up. I think you're blowing out the competition here. And then we have the success, the absolute victory success card. You have victory and success in this. Your victory is a reflection of your hard work and determination. How can you use your accomplishments to inspire others? Inspire, be inspiring, taking the leap. You're taking a leap into something, and it's crazy what you do. It's crazy what you do. I feel like you're kind of a force to be reckoned with, I'm hearing. Sometimes this shit just comes to me, so just consider it a download, I guess. How can you use your accomplishments to inspire others? Victory, success, recognition, being recognized. You have the celebration card coming out next. In your community, people are going to be celebrating you. They're going to be jealous of you. They're going to be like, what the F? There is no one in my family who is in the government job. Probably my success is going to inspire others. Well, yeah. You're going to be recognized for this. And it's because you're up for this challenge. Maybe no one's been really up to it. You actually gain energy and strength. You actually gain energy and growth. I appreciate you. I'm tuning into your tarot stream. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. You guys are so funny. Oh, you guys make me laugh. But anyway, you can't get any better, really, than these three cards, along with the Fool. Those are great cards. The Tower, I don't know if the Tower is going to happen to you. I think the Tower is actually going to happen to other people. I think people need to be careful. I think you're coming in to blow shit up, and people need to step aside. There's some healthy competition going on here. There's some healthy, I'll tell you that, healthy competition. Now, something else that another card that I didn't really like was the Five of Cups. So there's something here that you're disappointed about. It's something possibly from the past. It says, don't regret the past. Look around, because the new opportunities are around you. Is it time to let go of the past? So I wonder if you're harboring some type of regret, loss, grief from the past. Are you holding on? See, I was trying to get a card for that because I want to know what this is, but I didn't get anything. Okay, there they are. Yeah, they come out in the afternoon. Yeah, they come out, all the meanies. All the mean people who come and crash my channel, they come in the afternoon when I do the... They come in the afternoon, yeah. They don't come in the morning. Because mornings are great. I have no problem in the morning, but afternoon is when they come. Got it. So yeah. Heartbreak. Okay, let's see if I can poke at this card a little bit more. But you know what's funny? You're Capricorn and there is no earth energy here. Not at all. Not at all. There's water, there's fire, and there's air. You got water, fire, and air. There is not one. Oh no, you do. You've got the pentacles. I'm sorry. You have pentacles. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles is an earth element. We got the pentacle. The exam was supposed to be given. Ah. Okay. What's the Five of Cups? What's the Five of Cups? Tell me, please, what this is. I have to know. So I wonder if there was someone who was dishonest, betrayed you, you felt like this was an opponent to you. This was someone who you felt like you had to outwit. You might have been walking on some eggshells around them. It says, what situations or people in my life require me to be cunning and strategic? So this is a card of strategy. And a lot of people say that this person is strategic. But what this card is saying is, was there someone in your life that you felt that you needed strategy and you needed to be cunning in order to outwit them? And this would make sense, I think, in your question. And maybe revolving your past, right? With the Five of Cups. While also remaining vigilant, against deceit. So someone who wanted to deceive you, and you were trying not to let that happen, because that's what this person wanted to. And this is a card of strategy, deception, theft. So someone might have tried to steal something from you, where you felt you needed to be cunning. And you also felt like you had to be sneaky. Like you had, either this person was sneaky or you felt like you had to sneak around this person, because that is the reason why I started focusing more on career. I stopped getting into relationships. Okay, so revolving around the past. So all this card is saying is, look, you've got so much new stuff coming around you. Don't don't hang your head here and wallow, right? Don't wallow in it. Sorry, you guys, laundry's done, so. Yeah. Don't hang your head any longer. The new opportunities are here. Yes, you have spilled cups, right? You have spilled cups, but you also have some full over here. They're right behind you. The cups that matter are here. The cups that don't matter, you're still dwelling somehow on it, okay? So don't do that. Because guess what? The Gen Z even said, okay. What am I? Am I Gen X? I think I'm an Xer. I'm an 80s kid. I was born in 79. Am I Gen X? Am I Gen X? You probably came after me, a long time after me. Anyway, what I'm saying here, and I'm glad I got a clarification for this card, because in the when we build all that negativity, it becomes a large bubble and will one day explode. Is that what that is? Is that the tower? Is that just an explosion? I mean, I think that pretty much sums up the tower, right? An explosion of some kind, maybe. But anyway, the back of the deck, okay, so after I shuffled everything, everything came out. And the back of the deck is typically the overall energy. And the overall energy, you are going to be so flipping happy. And I am so happy for you. You got the 10 of Cups, man. You got the prize. You won. You won. You won. Okay? The 10 of Cups is all you need, my friend. This card says, yeah, hearts all over. Let's give him some hearts. You have achieved all success and happiness in your life now. Enjoy the moment. There is a moment that's going to require, where are you? Some super celebration. You are going to be announcing this. I don't know if you're going to be sending out like invitations or like announcements. If you get this, you send out announcements. You announce your shit. You say, look, oops. Like there's joy, there's heart. Like this brings so much joy to your family, not only to you. Look, the little bambinos, the little kids are literally dancing around for you. Do you know what I mean? This is celebration. This is harmony. It's a fulfillment. This is happy life. So not only are you having a happy life, like everyone is celebrating with you. I would probably say though, your biggest hurdle, the hurdle, I think there's actually 2 hurdles maybe, is this energy right here, right? The Tower, that seeker, freedom seeker, spontaneous, something spontaneous happening, risk-taking, but it's healthy competition here. Energy and growth come from that. And then you've got this dwelling in the past with the kind of, you know, how people were sneaky, how you felt like you had to outwit everyone, just not a good situation stemming from the past. So with that, sorry you guys, I have to go just real quick. I have to let my doggy out of the room. Sorry, you guys. One of my dogs eats in the back room, so I had to let her out. All right, let's get you some advice. Let's get you some advice. Excuse me. Let's get you some advice for Gary. Advice for good old Gary. Advice. Oh, yeah. It's nothing. That's why I have this channel, right? So one of the things that you're supposed to ask yourself before you start tarot, and any of you guys that are dabbling in tarot or thinking about it, I heard it somewhere or I was told, you know, through watching videos. I don't know, do you guys watch Tarotverse? He's so good. I love Tarotverse. Go check him out. He is haunting. He's actually one of the first people I learned tarot from, or, you know, got interested in tarot. His name is Tarotverse. He's on YouTube. He's intense. He's amazing. I love Tarotverse. But I think it was him. I think it was Tarotverse. And he said, before you get into reading tarot, figure out why you're doing it. Why are you interested in tarot? Is it to make money, right? Is it to help people? Is it for your own benefit? You know, is it for the benefit of others? And so when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, I really want it to be fun. I really want it to be fun. And I kind of have, I said, if I ever were to die and do it all over again, I'd want to come back as a psychic forensic scientist, you know? Something in psychic forensics. Because I'm not a psychic. I wish I was. I probably have psychic abilities. I just haven't tapped into them or anything. They kind of, the whole psychic ghost thing kind of scares me a little bit. But through tarot, I guess I feel safe enough to do it. But the whole point of my channel, what I'm trying to get to, is I'm here to help. And I told myself that I would never charge a fee. Oh no, no, I couldn't. I could not do that. I am way too, what's the word? Submissive, shy. I mean, yeah, I don't think I could be in the spotlight like that. Maybe that's why I'm on YouTube, right? It's like my way of shining. It's like my way of presenting myself, putting myself out there, but at my own, you know, liking. I can stop whenever I want. You know, I don't have to do readings. I don't have to do videos. If I want to take a month off, I can take a, you know what I mean? I'm not bound by anything, so I love that freedom. I am an air sign, so I guess I would be like the Fool, where you take a risk by putting yourself out there, right? You take a risk by putting yourself out there, and yeah. So advice. But I'm here to help. That's my point. I'm here to help. That would be my reason for doing tarot, and to find answers, possibly justice. Because I really got into true crime. I admire the true crime community, tarot readers on YouTube, and just the investigators, not necessarily tarot, but just the true crime. And so I got into all the missing persons and stuff readings. I just did one on the scientist. Someone this morning came on my live and said, hey, do a reading on the lost scientist. And I was like, duh, yeah, totally. So I just put up that that video. So you guys go check out my videos. What's your advice? What's their advice? What's the overall advice they need to know? What do they need to know? Interesting. Okay, what do you need to know? Two of Wands. So this can be a time frame of 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years. And honestly, 2 years isn't that far-fetched, right? So I wouldn't say 2 minutes, but maybe 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, in 2 years, you know, in the twos. The world is yours to conquer, but first you must decide the path to take. How can you make a decision that aligns with long-term goals? Planning, decision-making, partnerships, so who's in your life, who's on your team, and progress. So you might come to a crossroad where you have to make some type of decision on, is it going to be, you know, road A, or is it going to be road B? That's coming out as advice. All right, we need to stop because we're going down the rabbit hole. Okay. All right. Deciding the path to take. Two of Wands. Deciding. I wonder if that has to do with after, you know, like after the exam. Where are you going to go now? Where are you going now? Maybe that's the next step, right? Like now what, you know? Is it going to be A or is it going to be B? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? But are you okay? Hold on, Anika. this because I have high. Is this a medical question? Okay. Yeah, you're just a baby. You're just a baby. Barely, the age limit to drink. And smoke, right? Or did it go up? I thought they were going to move the smoking and drinking up to 25. Have they done that? Have they moved smoking and drinking up to 25? Do you guys know if they've done that? I don't drink, you know, so I don't know. I don't go into the drugstores or in the... Okay, yeah, I don't know the drinking, the age limit. Yeah, see, so someone's upset at me because I didn't choose their question, but I give a disclaimer. So if I'm not the tarot reader for you, go find yourself someone that is for you. Again, don't come for me. Oh, you have to buy. Okay, they did move it up. All right. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I'm so happy for that. Thank you so much for letting me know. All right, let's see. Padma? I don't know how to say that name. Is Padma still here? Padma? Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all for being here. Again, if you decide to stick around, you decide to stick around. I want to enjoy the questions too, right? I want to enjoy the readings. Certain questions just jump out at me. You guys can always get a private reading with me if you absolutely need a question answered and I just don't pick you. Then you can, you know. Okay. All right. Yeah, I do try. I only average 4 readings in an hour. I get to about 4 people. So I try to pick the questions that, you know, I try to pick the questions that I'm drawn to. And I'm sure tarot readers are like that, you know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not. But yes, if I'm not the tarot reader for you, I completely understand. Please go find yourself one. There's probably at least 100 tarot readers on right now. Okay, Anika. Yeah, okay. Anika. Yes, I have it. Thank you. Hydrate. Everyone grab your water. Hydrate. Gary said hydrate. Hell yeah. Woo. Yeah. That's it. That's it right there. Okay. Anika, did you ask me a health-related question? Is that health-related? Anika, is that health related? Oh, okay. Maybe that was someone else. Will I get selected? Okay. Anki. Will Anki get selected? Yeah, it's in the water. It's in the water. No exam related. Okay. But your question is, will I get selected? Will you be selected? So I don't know. Maybe we want like a success card to pop out. Yeah, someone asked me about like a neck swelling thing. I don't know. Yeah, she did ask about neck swelling, right? I was like, what? Maybe she was just being like, maybe she was just saying she's waiting too long. Her neck was swelling, you know? I was like, I'd rather not answer health-related questions because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. There is no medical advice here. Call 911. I don't think you need tarot for that. Go to the doctor. Anki. It's Anki and Gary. In the house. What the actual heck? I got a big groupie. I don't know. Should we take, do you want the big chunky that fell out or? Let's ask Anki. Do you want this big chunky that fell out? Like literally all these cards just fell out. Do you want these cards, Enki, or do you want me to keep shuffling? These chunk of cards came out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm confused with the neck swelling and the actual question. I also gave NEET exam a few years. Okay, so this is an actual thing. Okay, will I be selected? She didn't tell me if she wanted those cards. I'm going to keep shuffling. Yeah, okay, I put them back in. It's fine. Well, I'll keep shuffling. Will you be selected? Will you be selected? All right. Ooh. All right. So coming out, 8 of Pentacles. So you have a gift. You absolutely have a gift, okay? And it says, practice makes perfect. Hard work always pays off. What areas do I need to focus on to reach my goals? Skill development, apprenticeship, diligence, hard work, and craftsmanship. So far, that is a big yes. Let me get a confirmation card on this. I don't think we really need to go. Oh my God, I have to answer that. That question is too good. What is my landlady's thoughts about me and my boyfriend? I have to answer that. Hang tight. I'm going to answer that for you. That is hilarious. I have to find out. I have to find that out. That is too funny. See, I love questions like that. These types of questions just get me every time. They get me every time. All right. What is the 8 of Pentacles? What is the 8? Oh, that fell in reverse. So that flipped itself over. Let's give a peek. Oh, uh-oh. You got the Fool and he done flipped on over. Why is the Fool reversed? It says being reckless, foolish, carelessness, and naive. And the Fool upright is new beginnings, spontaneity, freedom, and optimism. Why did you get the Fool in reverse? Like he flipped himself over. He came out and flipped. What's the Fool in reverse? Do you feel Yeah. Do you feel like you're being reckless or foolish or careless at this time when it comes to some craft? What's the Fool in reverse? What's the Fool in reverse? Oh, honey. I don't know if I want to put your shit all over, like put you on blast, honey. Let me ask you this. Are you an earth sign? Are you an earth sign? You could be air or earth, but let me just make sure that, are you an earth sign? I want to make sure that you're not actually coming out as this card. You could. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to put my cat back on. It's not working. Anki, are you an earth sign? Or are you an air sign? Possibly. Okay, so coming out for the Fool in reverse, which is recklessness, foolishness, carelessness, and being naive, you did have the Devil card come out. So this is any type of like bad thoughts you're having, toxic environments you're in, toxic relationships, doing something toxic. It's unhealthy habits, unhealthy environments. So this says face your fears, don't be afraid, and don't let the devil win. So there's something here. It says, what temptations are holding you back from achieving this goal? So that would be the recklessness, the foolishness, and the carelessness here. So something you're doing, honey, is not good. Temptation, addiction, materialism, bondage. So you have that. Because you have this going for you, honey, okay? This card is so good. This card is so good. You know, you have something that you're practicing. You're working hard. It's going to pay off. But then you've got this energy of like recklessness, foolishness, carelessness. I wish I knew a little bit more about the Fool in reverse. I guess it's not being able to, not having freedom, right? Being bonded. Yeah, not having freedom. This card is about freedom. This card's about bondage. You're bonded to something extremely toxic, and I think it's going to keep you. I think it's going to keep you from achieving that. So don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. All right, let's get you some advice, honey. We need some advice. Pronto. Didn't you say your neck was swelling too? Are you taking medications that might be making you swell? Because you did say, what'd you say? You're a little depressed or something? Are you taking medications maybe? Are you overusing medication that's making you swell and puffy? I mean, you did ask about neck swelling. Let's get you some advice. What does she need to do? What does Anki need to do? What does Anki need to do? No, I have to do that one next. I have to do, yeah, I didn't forget about you. Thank you for saying hi. Yeah, I have to do the, let's get you some advice. Yeah, I have to do the apartment the landlord one. I have to do that one next. It's so good. But she needs some advice. We're not just going to leave her with the devil. Oh, okay. This is a good card for you. You needed to hear this, okay? We need to explain this card. So some advice. Here's your advice, sweetie, okay? Staying in a lack mentality can manifest unwanted desires, so a change is needed. What support do I need to get back on my feet? After encountering a hardship, possibly financial, being insecure or insecurity, feeling, it says need, which I'm thinking you might be feeling needy at this time, and then you might be feeling isolated. So the imagery of this card is like these two souls, right? And they're pretty banged up, right? Let's just say I don't want to say they're poor, right? But maybe they're going on hard times. They're going through hard time. So what this card is saying is you might need to ask for help. You might need to go somewhere. So these people can go into the church. This is supposed to be like a sanctuary, like a church. You go in there and all they have to do is ask, right? Maybe there's a meal in there. Maybe there's warm clothes, right? Okay, so there is help. There is help. You might have to ask for some help just to get back on your feet again so you can get back to that. Okay? All right, my dear. I'm sorry I had to put you on blast here. But the cards come out when they come out. Oh, sorry. Hydrate. Everyone grab water. Hydrate. Hydrate. Okay, I have to ask this landlord question, you guys. I have to know. Okay, wait. Where is it? Where's that question? Where is it? Okay, like 18. What's my landlady's thoughts about me and my boyfriend? Okay, I'm gonna answer that question for you. Are you here with me still? I'm sorry, I don't know what name that is. You'll have to give me maybe like a nickname. Priyanka. Oh, you guys, I can't say these names. I can't, like, for the life of me, this white girl in the US cannot say. Needs more. Okay. Priyanka. Haven't I think I've answered a question for you before, Priyanka. I feel like I have. I feel like you've been in here before. Priyanka. I think have I done a reading for you before? Priyanka. What does your landlady? What my landlady's thoughts? What is your landlady? What was she thinking a few days ago about you and your boyfriend? Were you guys being loud? Were you guys being too loud? You know what I mean. That does not help. Yeah, that's what I mean without saying it, but thank you. know if she thinks that I'm not doing her reading. I feel like she doesn't know I'm doing her reading. Will someone tell her I'm doing her reading right now? She keeps repeating her question, but I'm drawing cards, so I don't know if she doesn't understand I'm doing her question. Okay, 10-4, Captain. All right, Gary, you go have some sleep, my friend. Get that sleep. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. All right. Let's see what this card is. The High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? So you're asking her thoughts. Her thoughts. You want her thoughts on you. Boyfriend. What's the High Priestess? What's the High Priestess? Just want to see if I can get this card. I don't know. What's the High Priestess? Okay. Okay, I am getting a message, but I don't know. I'm just going to say it, I guess. Okay. I wonder if this could be she's thinking about financially long term. You and your boyfriend, are you worth the investment? She might be thinking if you and your boyfriend are worth some type of investment, something long-term having to do with money, her having to be patient with you maybe paying rent because of the pentacles. I think she's trying to have faith that you will pay her eventually. She might need to wait. Does that make sense? She might also be thinking with the 9 of Wands that you and your boyfriend have been through so much already. But you both are determined. You both are determined individuals. I think she's trying to be like, I'm going to try to be patient and kind of like think of you two as an investment long term on kind of like maybe getting back on your feet. Maybe you had I won't say a hardship financially, but there's something about her having to be patient and wait. Okay, the High Priestess is here. So this would be her thoughts about you and your boyfriend. But this could also be her. It says, knowledge speaks, wisdom listens. So I think she heard what you said. She heard what you said. And she's listening as well. She's listening more than she is speaking. So maybe you two did more talking. She did more listening, right? She did more listening. And she trusted what you said. Whatever you said, she has trust. Intuitively, she trusts you. She's a very intuitive person. She also might have thought this card also has to do with secrets. It has to do with mystery. It says, what intuitive insights are you ignoring? So I think what might have happened where there were some red flags going off and she chose to ignore them. She's like, yeah, that doesn't sound too good. That doesn't sound too good. That doesn't sound too good. But you know what? This couple's been through a lot. They are determined. I'm going to have to be patient and wait for the money to come in, right? I don't know if they're, something about that. And it says also timing is hidden. So there's not really a time frame on this. It's kind of like a mystery to her. There's a mystery. She basically only has her inner wisdom to even think about it. But I asked what the High Priestess was, and I do feel like she does feel like you will be stable. At some point, you will be stable. And you'll be able to share, you'll be happy once you become stable. She does believe in whatever your vision is, right? And I don't want this to sound weird, and I don't mean to call you out, but this is a card of fertility. So I don't know if you told her that you're expecting. I don't know if you told her you want to start a family. I don't know. There's something about the Ace of Cups. So her thoughts might be, this would be about you two. It says, love is the beginning of wisdom, and she's the High Priestess. So I do believe either you told her you're pregnant or something. This is fertility. It doesn't have to be. But you guys mentioned something about, we are going to start new, right? We're going to start fresh. Something new's coming. We're in love. Something about emotionally. She feels like, okay, yes, I told her that we will get married. Okay? Yeah, something like that, right? You want to be, you're in love with this person. You guys want to start a family, right? Something about that long-term vision, right? Long-term visions. And for her, she was like, okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. It was almost kind of like for her, I felt like you guys reminded her of her when she was young. You two reminded her of when she was young at one time. You know what I mean? There was a type of spiritual awakening where it clicked, And I really feel like this sealed the deal, whatever this was. So I do hope this helped. There's nothing bad here. She's not thinking anything bad. She understands. Yeah, there's a little mystery to it, right? But she's willing to wait. She's willing to be patient. Or you guys are willing to be patient. Her thoughts about you, right? You guys are thinking long term about investing. But there's something about patience here, right? I think she also is about being patient, something like that. But anyway, I hope this does help. But your celebration, honey, your harmony is coming. So that's a fact. And then you've got these two cards right here. So these are beautiful cards to have together for you and your boyfriend, okay? All right, you guys, I must go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?